David, thank you very much. Yes, with a week to go, we already know we have witnessed the greatest rookie season in Canuck history by Elias Pettersson, who joins us for a few minutes tonight on the occasion of Hockey Night in Canada's last Vancouver Canuck broadcast of the season. You have played this season to rave reviews, but I think a lot of people would be interested in your own review of your season.
I don't know where to start. It's been a very fun season. I've been dreaming to play in NHL since I was a little kid, and that the season would go this good. Didn't think it would go this good, but I'm very happy with it, and I'm just looking forward what the future holds.
Louis.
It's not over yet, but it goes by pretty quick, doesn't it, when you start to get into the games? From your own assessment of the season, did you actually exceed your expectations coming in this year, or is this kind of what you expected?
I didn't know what to expect because NHL, best league in the world, and my first season, so I didn't know what to expect, but so took it day by day, game by day, and just trying to be better lost myself a little bit, but trying to take each day.
Well, Elias, you had that laser beam shot for your first career goal on opening night here in October, your first career hat trick against Ottawa early in the new year, and then you had that Forsberg move in the shootout against New Jersey earlier this month. We're going to see all of those plays, but as you look back on the season, have you got a favorite play or a favorite moment from the year?
There's a lot of good moments this season, but definitely the first game and of course the first goal, because I just remember I'm standing in the apartment looking in the mirror and oh wow, now I'm gonna play my NHL debut and score on my first in the first period was it's a feeling I will never forget.
And the hat trick, which we're seeing now, and we're going to see here, the Forsberg move in the shootout against New Jersey. How long have you had that in your repertoire?
Well, of course it's something I have, in the arsenal or whatever, but
yes.
Like I'm just trying to be creative, unpredictable, and so it's not easy for the goalie to read me. So I think my right-left move is pretty. You know that by now, so I'm just trying to mix it up sometimes.
You and Brock Besser have been a dangerous duo for the entire season, and factor Quinn Hughes into the mix. You guys played what they're referring to now in Vancouver as the shift. Overtime the other night against Los Angeles, in which you deprived the Kings of the puck for the better part of a minute. So the tweet is from Kay. How did you feel about the shift in 3-on-3 overtime with Hughes and Besser?
The shift was so fun to play. We had the puck all the time. We had I don't know how many good grade A scoring chances, but the puck didn't end up in the net, so that's the only negative part, I guess. But it was fun for us and fun for the fans as well.
Another tweet from Kat. What's one of the things in your game that you might work on during the off season? Because you're always trying to get better.
My shooting.
That one-timer's pretty good.
Yeah, it is, but if it would be perfect, I would score on every shot. So we'll keep on working on that, and of course, every other aspect of the game.
Is it true that you could barely manage the one-timer only a couple of years ago?
Oh yeah, I could barely get it up over the ice, and the higher up you get in the league, the less time you have with the pucks, and one-timers I wasn't good at.
So we've seen a lot of these this year, and you have the hardest shot in the team. You won that with that one-timer and the slap shot. What exactly do you want to work on? Accuracy, getting it away quicker? Like when you talk about the shot, your shot's already pretty darn good. But what is it exactly you want to pick apart and work on to make it a little bit better?
Of course, accuracy. You can always get better there, and then get the timing better. And sometimes I, shoot the air and miss the puck. So I'm trying to get away with that. But just trying to get better. Always trying to get the shot harder, and of course unpredictable.
Elias, from Anyi to Timra to Vaxo, to the big city of Vancouver. This is clearly the biggest place in which you've ever lived. What's life in the big city been like for you this year?
I love it here. Like there's so much things to do outside of hockey, and many good restaurants, and I'm happy to be here. I feel comfortable with the team and all the teammates I have. So yeah, I love it here.
Plans for the off season? What are you going to do?
I actually bought a new apartment in my hometown, Sundsvall. So, and then of course hang out with my good friends back home that are always staying up late to watch my games over here. So hang out with them all summer.
Last point. Many people are expecting that you're going to have to make a trip to Las Vegas to receive the Calder Trophy at the NHL Awards in June. Might you be looking forward to that?
Yeah, of course. Of course. That's. I don't have a good answer now, but of course that's something I'm looking forward to, and hopefully I win the trophy. But yeah, it's not the.
All right, time for one more, Louis.
You know, that's something coming into the season. You came in with a lot of hype, and you lived up to those expectations in your first year in the National Hockey League. So congratulations. In my opinion, you're winning the Calder. I know you're very humble and you don't want to talk about it, but when you came into the season, was that something you thought about at all, stepping in, that maybe there's a chance for me to win this if I have a solid season?
No, not really. Like I never focus on to have personal awards. I always think of to play a good game, take shift by shift, because if I focus on what's ahead of me, I don't play good in the moment. So I'll only focus on what I can. Oh my God, forgot how to talk English now. Sorry.
You've done great here, Elias. Really appreciate you joining us tonight. So there's Elias Pettersson, a week away from closing out his historic Canuck rookie season.